Hello and welcome to the Pen Man. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Delta Spaccanapoli. I think I pronounced that right. Spaccanapoli is a narrow street in the center of Naples, Italy, and apparently I think it divides that street. It's a kind of a rustic looking place with shops and restaurants and that kind of thing in there, but apparently it's pretty popular if you are ever in Naples, Italy, so get by there and visit. And today I'm in all my Navy garb because today is the Army-Navy game. Navy's got their challenge cut out for them because they're 8-3 and Army is 11-1, I think. So anyway, I'm going to be joining my father-in-law, who is former Army, and so I would imagine I'm going to get a razzing today. So anyway, let's take a closer look at this Delta Spaccanapoli. All right, we just got to rub it in a little bit. Yeah, I got this. It's pretty cool. Like a cedar wood burning there. Got this from a free from our local farmers market, and somebody donated these to various branches of the military and on Veterans Day. So that was a little bit ago, but anyway, just thought Army Navy Day, I'm going to throw that in there. Okay, it's not what you came here for. You came here to look at this Delta Spaccanapoli. All right, comes in this kind of cardboardish box here, and Delta Fine Writing Instruments since 1982. All right, and then you got your little double nib logo there. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna put this back on auto, see if that works. On the orange, okay, you get this orange cardboard, kind of faux alligator skin case there. Delta, Italy. Open that up, and you get Spaccanapoli information there. Spaccanapoli area there, and then you get this brochure here. Take off this paper sleeve, open it up, has some more information there for you, and then you have the pen. Pen is wrapped in this plastic. Okay, so everything's protected here. Sticking. All right, let's get all this stuff out of the way. And now for the pen. I got this, I like this kind of terracotta and blue. It was on a special price too, and then I got some discounts, so I think I bought it for, I think I paid like 90 something. It retails for 120, and right now Goulet has some free ink, and I got this in the private reserve ink, and I got the pine green, and so I'll ink that up here in a minute. It is an acrylic pen, as you might have guessed, and obviously a metal clip. The body is kind of a little bit different. Usually the girth is wider at the I'm going to take that off. It's usually wider at the end of the, the base of the grip section, and then tapers down. However, on this pen, it starts at about 13 millimeters and tapers up to about 15 millimeters, at which point you have this small step down to the finial, and this is not a blind cap, that's just fixed. And this finial begins about 13 millimeters, and then this one tapers down to about 12. And then it's just a slightly rounded into the finial. And you come up and you have these threads, and the threads are very comfortable. You hardly notice them at all. The grip section from these, from the threads to the, as it tapers up to the end or the base of the nib there, is 18 millimeters, and the grip girth is right about the middle there. It's 12 millimeters, so 13 to 11 right at the end there. So it's, you know, it's kind of a girthy grip, and I like that. The cap, this one tapers just slightly down, and then you come to the finial and you have that Delta double nib logo. On the cap you have this band. It's this blue and chrome band there. The clip is this elongated delta shape, and delta is like a triangle, so a delta wing on a plane would be, you know, kind of more of a triangle shape. And then you have this ball end of the clip. There is no division. You know, sometimes when you put the finials onto the body and you got your clip there, there's no division, so that's pretty cool how they get the clip in there. Not sure how they do that, but I mean, I should know that, but I do not. Anyway, on the back there it says, let's see if I can get that in there to where you can see it. It says Delta Italy, and then it's number 105. So this is apparently a limited edition. The cap comes off in 1.5 turns, so that's nice. The filling system on this is a cartridge converter. However, this will take standard international long and short cartridges. Now on Goulet it just says short, but I measured this out and I actually put a long cartridge in there and tried to close it up, and it closed. So apparently the long will fit in this. However, this takes K6 threaded converters, so I could not fit a K5 into this pen. So anyway, if you're going to replace it, you need to get a K6 because those have the threads there. It is all acrylic here. There's no metal parts. This is a sealed body, and so you could, if you just got some silicone grease and get those threads, hit those threads with that silicone grease. There are enough threads in there that if you just grease that, I don't think you even need, and there's not much play in there. So you wouldn't need a O-ring, rubber O-ring, I don't think, if you just had that in there. So you should be able to eyedropper this. Again, I don't know how that works through the feed, whether it be too juicy or not, but yeah, so it's all sealed, all acrylic, so eyedroppering is not a problem. The nib is a Yovo nib, number 6 with the Yovo feed, and it has just that Yovo has changed its look. It no longer has the fancy scrolly type border. It just has this simple line down through there, which is kind of cool. You know, it's just very basic. Anyway, you have the logo there. It says Delta Italy, and then on the side it has an M for medium. Does it post? Yes, it posts, and it posts well. Let's see, zoom out here a little bit so you can get a look there. Yeah, and it's nice and balanced. So if you're one, I don't post, but if you're one that likes to post, you'll find this very comfortable. But it is, now this is a little bit short. This body is a little bit short. So if you have really large hands, I don't know if you're going to think this is too short, but I find it very comfortable. I have kind of medium hands, and so I don't have a problem with it posted or with it unposted. So I'll use it like that. And you definitely know you have a girthier pen, both, because resting here, it's got that 15 millimeters and then the approximately 12 millimeter girth of the grip section there. The body length from nib tip to the finial is 122 millimeters. The average girth right in the middle there is 14 millimeters about. Capped, this is 135 millimeters. Posted, it is 168 millimeters. The overall weight of the pen is 24 grams, and then unposted it is 15 grams. So a nice weight, you know, to where you can feel it, but it's not, you know, if you don't like heavier pens for long writing sessions, you're going to love this pen. As far as colors, it comes in about 4 colors. It comes in a black with your bands is going to have a little color in there. So basically black. The acrylic is all black. Then you're going to have one that's mostly blue, but it's going to have some gold and white, kind of blue crush, same type of effect, that crush effect in there. And then you're going to have a brown, and then it's going to have some kind of goldish brown and light brown or medium brown and goldish type flakes in that. And then, of course, this one is a Terra for more of a terracotta and blue type look to it. All right, so how about some size comparisons? Okay, so we have the Delta Spaccanapoli, a Pilot Metropolitan, a Lamy Safari, also in Terra, and then the Visconti Mirage Poseidon. Here they are, uncapped and posted. Alrighty, so we have the Delta Spaccanapoli, and this is a medium. I'm using Rhodia grid paper. This is I was hesitant to get the medium because some of the reviews that I read, when they described the fine, they said it wrote more like a medium, but so that means the medium is going to be super wet. But anyway, this seems to be a good size medium, you know, perfect European medium nib. Okay, the ink is Private Reserve. This is one of their Infinity inks, and the Infinity is doesn't talk about permanence, but it won't dry out very fast. Okay, and the color is pine green. Now this may seem almost sacrilegious to put the green in there. It's a terrible match for this color pen. I was going to do crimson, diamine crimson, but I got the pine green. They didn't really have any red that I liked that came with this free. But the pine green I really like. So anyway, sorry if I've offended you. Let me move this up. All right, as far as wetness, as you can imagine, it is nicely wet. And no hard starts, no skips at all. As far as line variation, it's steel nib, not much. But like I said, this is a very smooth nib. Let's see. In all directions, as far as reverse writing. That's kind of scratchy, not the best. I mean, it will keep on going. It does give you a nice fine to extra fine line there, and but it is kind of scratchy. I don't know if I smooth that out, if that would help. But it's not real comfortable. But if you have to make a quick note on the side in your margin as you're writing, this will work. Overall, I like this pen. I'm going to enjoy this pen, and like I said, I'm kind of holding off. I'm saving up my money to get some. I've been looking at more like the entry level of the mainline pen companies, kind of holding off from the Chinese pens that I've done a lot of reviews on, because I just want to see what the other manufacturers are doing, and that you could save up some money and get you a Delta pen. And I think this one is not an embarrassment to the Delta company. They can be proud of this as an entry-level pen. This pen would uphold their reputation for quality. And so I would recommend either this or one of the other colors. There is your review of the Delta Spaccanapoli. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. Save up for another one. All right, have a great day. Go Navy. I just got to rub it in. Sorry, Dad.